I'm on my way to the train, but something just struck me, so I wanted to film this video. You all know by now that I'm quite the procrastinator. That's kind of the theme of all my videos, and also the time spent between the uploads. And something just struck me. I was walking here thinking about pension and saving for pension, and I had this feeling that it's okay, I don't need to save for it because I'm gonna make money soon. Like, I've always had this kind of dream not to have to worry about money, or like the freedom that money brings. To be a sort of digital nomad, to be able to travel and not care about or stress about money. This video is very bumpy, it's only for me anyways. And honestly, it struck me that, I turned 23 in less than a month. And when I was 12, I thought that, maybe even when I was 10, I knew that I wanted to be a YouTuber. I watched so much YouTube and I was like, I also want to make videos. That has not happened. And I've got this false idea that someday it will happen. But I'm questioning myself and I'm starting to realize that when? Like, what magic will make this happen? Because at this pace, it doesn't seem like it's me. And I feel like 1 year ago, I had the idea that in a year I would have accomplished this, but I never acted on it. I never took the steps necessary to get closer to that achievement. And it just hit me the same thought that I won't be anywhere near closer the achievement next year if this year I don't start working for it. And I mean working for it hard, not just passively every now and then. Of course, the get better 1% kind of thing is, it's better to do a little bit than nothing at all. So I shouldn't get intimidated by the feeling that, I need to do this, but I really don't have the time. Then it's just better to do it slowly and simply. But when did this happen? Seriously, like, what happened? When did I lose all this motivation? What happened? Was it because of social media? Is that really the thief in all of this? In a way, it's an easy excuse. When I was at my peak, when I was 15 or 16, I was working out a lot. I had energy. I went to school. I had friends, like all of that. But right now, I have trouble getting up out of bed. I rarely work out. I have like all these ideas and ideals of what I want my life to be like, but I've got such a hard time to actually work for it. And that just makes me wonder, like, when? Seriously, I found this poem that I wrote a long time ago. It goes like this. I'm sorry, younger me, for what I am, for what you'll be. You used to be so curious. If you saw what you'll become, I'm sure that you'd be furious. Something along those lines. And it just spoke to me when I found it, because what would younger me say, the more ambitious me say, if he saw me now? That, growing up, I felt like I was gifted in a way. I had this discipline, I had this motivation, and like, I was curious to learn new things. That whole part of me has sort of faded away in a way. I'm struggling with this bag, and that's so sad. I don't know, I get these spurts of energy and motivation, but I feel like really it just comes down to discipline at this point. Like, you can't rely on motivation because it's so sporadic, at least for me. So I just need to have the discipline to push through, even to do the things even when I'm tired, even when I don't want to. I need to find that discipline and start balancing my time better. I'm starting to use my phone and social media less and less, like, to get this dopamine detox, and I think that really is gonna help a lot. So yeah, the day that I break free of this is probably gonna be the best day of my life, for sure. But the thing is, that day won't just come of itself. I have to be the one to take the steps for that day to come. I have to be the one to break free of this. And I hope I can. I've got to check the time now.